Hey guys, 2Chaos here. We're back here for our first game of the draft. I think we're gonna redraw this. No fire. This is a better hand. If our Ronin survives, we get to katana it up a little bit. Though we could save something for our Slumbering Stone that becomes the Vengeful Gargoyle. And that combust will be really useful with the gargoyle. We're gonna play just the gargoyle, save out the katanas, see what happens. If they play a creature, we'll probably combust it. In here, we'll just use a piercing shot. As we don't really want to use combust on something that we can use a kind of temporary removal spell on. Looks like we're against a 3-color deck. So combust here. And attack with the Ronin again. Got a 4/4 Recogulator, which is pretty awesome. So now a 4/4 for 4 with upside. Looks like we're not able to draw power, so not great. But it doesn't look like they have a removal spell. If they attack, we're able to crack back for 6. We'll probably play Treachery. Just since they have 5 cards right now, they'll probably be down to 4. We don't want to leave this until it's too late and they don't have very many units. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate. Got a power. Not sure which one to take here. Civic Peacekeeper could be a problem, as could Soul Collector if we don't have something to kill it. I think we'll just take the Soul Collector. Attack with our Fortune Pass. Like to be able to play this Magus down and then be able to kill it. Just 1 for 1. If we can. This is not going so well. There's our power. Continue to attack. They do have power. We start to have problems, but I think we're okay. We'll pass turn since they can stun some of our things and we'd rather they didn't. Not sure what they have here. Okay. It's kind of a strange card. It doesn't. It's basically 2 power gain 4 life in most instances. Occasionally you'll get a relic weapon, then it's better than gain 4 life, but not by much. Not sure what our opponent is thinking about here. Probably attacks. Doesn't look like they have a power, otherwise they would have played it. Whether they want to attack either of these creatures into the Magus. Guess not. We're going to put the Ornate Katana on an Vengeful Gargoyle. Unattack. This allows, the Devour allows us to block with the Oni Ronin pretty effectively. And then be able to gain some life and draw some cards. It also allows us to block here, sacrifice our dude, make it a 3/3 if they stun it. And then we'll just kill it rather than trading. Feel like this is going to be our best blocks, and then we can devour our Ronin. It also kills all of their units, as we get to give this -2, and gives us a board. We also have Suffocate and Smuggler Stash to get everything back. Alright, got the +2 from the Crown Watch Cavalry. Wondering why it was still a 3/3, but it wasn't equipment, it was a cavalry. Play out a Rampager. Attack. And pass our turn. We got a trade-off here, I believe. Detain is kind of unfortunate there. Play out a Thorn Beast. Kill their Civic Peacekeeper so it can't get stunned. And continue to attack in the air. I think we've done a lot of damage this game, but we haven't got very far. What with them gaining so much life. Alright, so here we have a couple things to bring back. We could bring back the Recogulator, which is 4/4, and the Stone Scar Magus. Alternatively, we could hold it back so we can bring back the Thorn Beast. So I think we're going to do that. So the Thorn Beast, when it comes back down, you can make it a 7/7 if you eat something, which is pretty good. We'll end the turn here. Alternatively, we can bring back Direwolf Rampager and Recogulator, or possibly this Magus. Those are fairly reasonable things, especially with it being a 3/3 instead of a 2/2. Could block the 3/3, then make this a 2/2 and remove its lifesteal. Next turn, I think we're likely to... I think we'll block like that. Thorn Beast will die. It's not a huge problem with Smuggler Stash. I don't know if I want to play the Smuggler Stash. Okay, with that block, I feel confident that we can play out the Smuggler Stash here. Grab the Thorn Beast and the Recogulator. Don't have any weapons, unfortunately, but oh well. Then we can play the Thorn Beast and make it a 7/7. Which should be big enough. Then we have Recogulator, which will attack. And we'll play the Recogulator. So if this dies, we get to sacrifice some 1/1s to a Thorn Beast, which is pretty good value. Then we'll be able to attack with a 8/2 with our Katana. So pretty much if they have one blocker, it'll be an issue. It looks like we won that game. Our opponent had some questionable cards, but a lot of life gain. But we'll see you in the next game. Hey guys, 2Chaos here. We're back for another game of draft. I think we'll mull this. A little high on big drum. Well, you can play an Oni Ronin on 1 and then an Impending Doom on 4. It's probably good enough in draft. I don't like this 6, but we can play a big flyer. And that might be fine. We can put on some early pressure with an Oni Ronin. Could be a mistake to keep this hand. But in draft, decks tend to be kind of slow, like we saw with their previous opponent, and they couldn't deal with a big flying threat. Play out a Shadow and pass. So it's quite possible that this will just take us the whole way. The Oni Ronin can no longer get through, so we're going to eat it. We'll attack with our Ravenous Thorn Beast, and then play out an Impending Doom. If they don't have removal, they're going to die quite quickly. This Knife Jack probably isn't going to do much if we play it, but this Direfang Spider certainly will. We'll hold down the ground for anything particularly large that they have. Doesn't look like they have a removal spell. Either that or they have two and are debating which one to use on our Impending Doom. So the Direfang Spider will hold off this Twin Brood Sauropod. So there are 5/5 can get in the air. And if they do attack us, we get in with this Ravenous Thorn Beast. But they have 3 turns to find a removal spell. Doesn't look like they had it previously. And Combrei isn't great for removal. We've got Dispel, which will make this a ground creature and stop dealing us damage. And Vanquish. That's about it for their removal. They could also bounce it to our hand to delay us to 4 turns. But that's probably going to be okay. And we got an Amethyst Acolyte. Ooh. So it looks like they had the Desert Marshal. Still trading off for one of their big creatures. We'll kill the Desert Marshal. And then pass. We'll tack in with our Direfang Spider. Probably should have done that a while ago to trade off here. It looks like they don't have anything big remaining. Then we'll pass. So I think we want to combust our Amethyst Acolyte. It's not doing much on this board. And the Recogulator can block and become the 2/1/1s. Pretty much Amethyst Acolyte's main power is just as a piece of removal for something or to shrink something down. Alright. We'll play out our Knight Jack. Gotten our opponent fairly low on cards. Well, that came a little late. I don't think we're going to be able to get anything out of this other than 2 damage. We'll block with our Recogulator. Well, that will at least hold them off. And let's see if they have something. They do. Since they pumped this guy, we get to get something. Not sure exactly how we're going to deal with the Xenon Guardian. Gotta keep our life total high. This might be able to do something, and so we can start dealing damage in the air. And if we get a decent number of katanas, we can race this fairly effectively. If we get another power, we'll be able to play the Direwood Rampager, and things get better from there. We'll eat our 1/1 and pass. Now we're up to a power on the board, so we should be able to block this thing. That's really unfortunate. One of those bad combat tricks that I don't really expect them to be playing. We're in reasonable shape here, as they have 4 turns and we can keep on blocking. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we still have to block this 8/8 with a 6/4. Katana. Need 2 katanas. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Have to devour him. That's not going to be good. And I don't think we're going to be able to win this one. No, it looked like they had enough. I thought that 2 would get us just above.